Hello and welcome to Southern Shooters. My name's Rusty. In this video we're going to be looking at setting a razor stop on a RZR HD. Now, it's a pretty simple process, so we'll take you through it. First off, when these come out of the factory, you want to wind it back down to 0. It will actually click and stop and not go any further. Then we put the 2mm Allen key in and we back off the 3 grub screws holding the cap in. Now we don't need to take these out, these just to be backed off slightly. So as you pull this off, it's going to be very tight because there's 2 O-rings keeping it in. Just go slowly with it and keep pulling it up. There we go. So that will reveal the razor stop assembly. Now once again we're just going to check, make sure that's bottomed out, and that won't go any further there. Now there's 3 grub screws on the outside here on the lock ring. We want to back them off, but only a turn or so. They don't need to be all the way out. I'll do all 3. What will happen now is that turret will still be engaged, but you won't have any clicking. This is the point where you actually will now zero the rifle. So you take it to the range, or you do this at the range, shoot, zero it, and it will actually move and respond to it without your clicks. Once you're happy with your 0 point, lock it off wherever that may be. Don't worry about the row of numbers down the bottom here, as they won't be relevant once we put that cap back on. So we tighten these up. Now I'm using the long end of the Allen key. We don't need to go too tight. Just enough to hold it in and give it a slight nip up. And now that's set, this won't go any lower than that point, as you can see. Then it's time to put the cap on. Now as we're putting this back on, we want to make sure we line up the 0 mark with the line on the tube of the body. Now if you do that, if you get down to the bottom and it's not quite lined up like so, when you try and adjust it, because it's clamped on so tightly, it will actually move the turret. If you do get that situation, it's no dramas. Pull it back up and off. Make sure you wind back to 0 so we've got it true. And then come down, and you really want to line that line up with the one just above the word up there. And you need to do that sort of as you're coming down. If you haven't quite lined it up, start again. So that one's on. All we just do now is to tighten these ones up. So we nip those 3 up and we're good to go. That razor stop is now set. We can wind it down, and we can't go any lower. Big thanks to Mark from Tactical Optics SA for lending us this scope to try out. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button or leave us a comment below. Check out our other videos and make sure you subscribe. Thanks for supporting us, and stay safe.